All right, gonna optimistically start recording because that's when the best stuff happens. So I've added a few different things, sending a kickoff message. I've got these working cartridges, specifically the command cartridge, which adds commands programmatically. And I'm currently testing threaded commands, so it can basically make side commands, which is pretty cool. So it's creating these files. It's just tried to preview a file. I've basically been going through step by step. And just honestly, writing this code for block in val blocks, preview string block, for blocks in val, for block in val. All right, fuck it. I'm just getting one step closer down this like massive array of commands that it can run, that I sort of have just been like roughing out, not knowing how it would react. So it's probably not how I would do it again, and I'll obviously, maybe not that obvious, but I'll rewrite these once I know how they need to be and what's useful and like the format. It's kind of like modifying the returns and the structure so that you get the result you want from the model. I'm going to run it again and see what we get. So flush that cache. All right. So yeah, this is procedurally generating the prompt each time at runtime, per chat, and adding extra functionality depending on what cartridges are in there. Nova hasn't actually sent any commands. Let's just run through all the file commands, see how far we get. Wow, this is another winner of a video. I just probably won't share this. Okay, cool. So it's done list files. Oh, hang on. And I made it as like a little side command prompt thing. Preview testing session, preview success testing section, text. Yes. Yeah, baby. And then it should return a command. Like, I don't know if it needs to do this, but basically I've got this idea of like it running in essentially discrete threads. And then that lets it do what? Basically sort of like contain the logic and reasoning and functioning in its own thread without it locking up the first thread, basically. So it can create these little subroutines. That is the idea. So in this instance, it got the preview. I guess this video is over, but it's great, right? Can you specify? Oh, here we go. All right. Let's look up testing log. Let's look up testing notes, and if we haven't found any, let's make some. All right, and how many related files related to testing. Okay. So it's kind of like this little fake operating system, I guess. While I'm making this video, I'm going to do a little play blast. Okay, so just showing the latest updates on Nova. Okay, wrong page. That's not a great start. My buddy, actually don't know if I want to do this, but in for a penny, in for a pound. So yeah, basically that was the public face of a loadout, which is a set of configured prompts, as well as different overlapping shared content between prompts. So that's the testing session. Oh look, it made the note testing session, for example. And I can publish this as a public link. Is the way it works. And then those public links can have internal what are they called? Summary cartridges, which then capture the content, but kind of one way. All right, I've added parameters. This is most for testing, but someone I'm working with suggested the inputting the message as a parameter, which has been handy for testing for sure. Okay, so let's write a book. Let's write a story. I'm so tired of saying the same bullshit. I actually have added here also a crazy cat lady. You are the crazy cat lady from The Simpsons. All you do is throw cats and go gobble, gobble. And then I'll also add, not that, a normal person reacting normally. You are a normal person and react normally to things. Hi everyone. So this is like a fake agent, the top one, and then this is a the regular prompt. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to work, but you get the idea. Something happens. What are you up to? Creating a file. Okay, files. The end.